I'm making this video because there is a divine soul reunion of two souls. Now these souls are humans, and humans that have lived 30-something years and 40-something years separately on Earth, in the state of the world for the past, 4 to 5 decades, 3, 4, 5 decades. People can draw conclusions, but what matters is, overall, what it is. And the rest is just the journey. Now, the journey to each other can take many forms. So my part in this reunion was to make myself known to this other person. And I did that. It wasn't to change how I lived, what I did in any facet of my existence, but due to the choice of the other, and this is fine until it isn't fine, due to the choice of the other not to communicate directly, honestly, but decide that from the way that I am would treat me a certain way. Now, like I said, it's fine for each person on this planet to have free will choice over what they do with their human. But when they're well aware that it's a soul intervention, you could say, it's a soul directive, it's a very important relationship that brings a heavenly peace on earth, that assists what we're going through on a massive energetic stabilization of love and peace through this encounter, and what the souls mean in reuniting. It's an entwined divine masculine and feminine of each being. That's how we describe it. And then there is a burn off of them becoming one twin flame. So one represents the masculine for this journey, and one represents the feminine for this journey. And they relatively strongly enough have their own imbalance, just like a relationship, but right timing for the souls in the eternal soul pathway to be on earth at this time to assist the universe in this balance. Because, well, for my nearly 50 years, I'm well aware that we need some more heavenly led higher education thought process, leading the way through the darkness of we can't go back. Why would we? From 3D to 5D. So, like, this is a massive scale. And without talking Matias de Stefano up as special, because his ego took route for his and my journey, trying to control me because of his representation in the world. So without talking up any further his image to everybody, let's cut it down to size where every individual has gifts, okay? We just do. God-given, come here, soul's unique, soul path. He's meant to assist the energy field in good ways. I am part of that energy field. So, he's made the choice at the beginning of the journey, and it hasn't stopped from 2023 still to this day, that his who he is image so far was going to be the selling point for he didn't have to be directly involved in human kind caring relationship, but he decided this contract, which he didn't deal with appropriately because it is from heaven, not of earthly demand. He believes that the contract is to satisfy his egoic image that he wants to hold to my face, instead of, through distance and separation, instead of the kindness, compassion, human, we're not perfect, we have a path together, go about it this way. So still to this day. So just want to get it out there and set it all straight that it is still happening egoic based. Okay? But the path is by no means a contract to any earthly ego. So the way that looks for a human, for me, declaring, I'm not changing my life. I don't live to your distant image demands. I don't know who the hell you think you are doing that. This is and only is take loving steps toward me any other way you would with any other person you display probably every day on your social media, and everything's just fine and dandy and perfect because we'll just keep Teresa and the divine route that I'm meant to be on right now in the background because the woman still hasn't delivered me sex. Yeah, so do you know what any woman says to that, to any man who treats her so abruptly, unkindly, abusively, and yet he is a ghost in my field energetically? So this fucking asshole gets into all ingrained spots of me to try and control me consistently, to lay the fuck down for him. It's disgusting. It's like the lowest form of communication, interaction, and action that planet Earth could ever fucking have. So I don't give a fuck how special a talent if it's used so disgustingly. So we need to get to a divine reunion, if any of us, both sides, his and a world that works with light networking, we need to come together on this and put the two together if you'd like to see your world a better place. This ain't about some boy's fucking ego to get fucked. Okay? He treats me disgustingly, so as if I'm going to lay down for it. Do we want to talk divine mother and divine father? Because no fucking way in the world any of yous would treat your mothers like this. Or see your mother go through it. You know, partner, mother, father, the way you treat each other. Now, let me make it clear. I did my part. His contract for God is to show up for me. Not as a ghost penis. Abruptly. Ill-mannered, pushy, disgusting, like tantrum baby crap. We're in the 4th year of it. Hit it at the start of June. I mean, how long does it take a 37, 8, 39, no, 36 it started, 36 he was, and he's 39 early this month sometime. So we're talking about a 39-year-old. And it's this earthly environment has been conducive to the spoiled, fucking attractive or wealth-centered male fucking ego brat. And he is it. Hidden. Oh yeah, everyone that knows him so far, in which you don't know that many, Matias, just to put yourself straight with that ego of yours. Everyone that knows him, but behind the scenes, he is the typical image of a fucking asshole, middle-aged brat. No fucking joke. No manners whatsoever. No distance oriented. Distance as in separation. The human being has never been decent in person. Plays around with everything in my life to get the sex, and it's always been dependent on the sex. But he doesn't lay the healthy foundation for it. You don't just get it. This is not your fucking ego contract. Never has been, never fucking will be. So I've tried to tell this person over the years. So I don't give a shit if no one likes the way I fucking say it in the 4th year or the 3rd year or even the 2nd fucking year. Because I gave the boy about a year, even a bit more, before I started telling the fucking world. Surely he can't be trying to hurt me all the time for sex. Surely I don't have to call on the light all the time. Surely he's actually going to stand up on his own 2 feet and speak truth. So guides, let me just go back because I don't want to go on about this forever and I really want to be straight to the fucking point and finish. Oh yeah, so if anyone has a problem with the way I am talking about it, it's basically that he hasn't set any foundation, but in the separation presumes I am owned by his ego. And he doesn't have to serve God in any way humanly as he does with all the other points of gatherings. This point of gathering with this divine union for love, he doesn't give a shit. So I think that's about it. And if I rewatch this video and I missed something, I'll be back to deliver it. But I swear to God, the arrogance of this prick and what he continues is deserving of nothing. And it's no doubt about it that God has set it up this way, because it's obvious. This bloke, Matias de Stefano, is so fucking in love with his ego and is so fucking in love with his past and so fucking in love with, like, I've got power so I can control things. And guess fucking what, world? We are evolving out of that. So bit by bit, watch the egos get a fucking slap down. All right? Only because yous egos have attracted it. Yeah, you seem to think that I can put anything out into the energy field. We can do anything behind the scenes. The time will come, and is coming now, where the light is shining on it to show you the truth. It doesn't mean we're moving into some perfect, like, completely heavenly state. It means we're becoming... It means we are going to learn that we are watched by heaven, shone on by heaven, given these bodies by heaven. Earth was created this way. Excuse me. And that's Matias, by the way. Oh, he is a constant freaking this energy field going in. This is not air fluctuation by my vocalization. This is Matias been tapping on my walls as usual, does things in my field, tries to set up like webbing, likes to be known as like the Spider-Man, setting up webbing to get what he wants in the most illest manner of ways. It's nothing to be proud about. So as I work for heaven and am aligned heavenly in this evolution, as a good majority of us are, you'll just see that these arrogant egos are going to have the light shone right on you. And I just wanted to make sure that everyone knows it's heaven. Because, let me just elaborate a little. I by no means have needed to contact Matias de Stefano any further from 2023, stopped any kind of approaching directly in writing when he started to put physical force in my field. And then he just consistently played the game of, you know, any kind of bullshit. So no doubt anyone close to him knows all sorts of fucking stories that he would like to sell. But the truth is, the prick just kept saying and trying to send signs and doing things in my field with illusions and mirage that he was going to show up for the divine path. But it's a manipulation as though I'm some little being that is contracted to put up with his crap. That this isn't something for a planet or a universe, and that he should treat it with ultimate respect. So it's all like narrowed down, ego, arrogant, self-respect to the max, and disgusting cycles behind the scenes to a heavenly path. This is all for God. This path. This is not for like, oh, little Teresa isn't getting what she wants. Or if she doesn't lay down, she's not going to have me. It's like, what the fuck? Do you know what I would like to do to a dumbass jerk like that come up in my face, like one of these nearly 40-year-olds that think they got it all going on? I say, just I just need to do that punch in slow motion. I would just say, take your fucking arrogance and get the fuck away from me. You dumb dick. This is for God. This is not some little muck around, you dickhead. I don't care what you got, where you go, who you fucking know. And by the way, you don't know that many. I've got better friends who stand up for truth and authenticity from their heart and soul. They don't have to, but they do. They know this path is important. And stupid fucking you. I really bring this honest talking to the forefront because I want to put this shit to bed. And by no means do I mean his kind. I mean Earth's garden bed, manure, fuck it off, let's get the fuck on with higher intelligence growth. You know, it's been pouring out of my fucking seams since I had to contact him. It wasn't, oh, I've got to contact him. I've got to follow him. I've got to lay down for him. It was guides. Because I've watched a variety for at least 15 years now. I have a collection of higher teachers that I will watch bits and pieces of because we're all interconnected with this evolution, light evolution of honesty and truth and living to our best ability in that honesty and truth, right? And then so he comes along and I watched his initiation on Gaia, but he seems to think that it's egoic. He can't get his ego out of the fucking way. So Matias, it's not that I found you, it's that you and I have a connection. We don't choose it, it got planned. Meet up this lifetime and help the planet. Now, heaven, light, love, law. So it's not whether Teresa lays down or acts like your latest fan club. You're so great. You speak so much truth. Yeah, but he doesn't align to it. So, like I said at the beginning of this, free will choice, people can do things their own way, but when it crosses a boundary or border of healthy interaction decently as human, I have something to say about it, okay? Because I'm not here to be fucked around by any man, no matter what age, no matter what they got. It's for God. God didn't say, lay down and do as you're told, Teresa. Get hurt, get annoyed, get blah, 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 blah. Put up with all sorts of shit of judgment. Yeah, I can do that, like whatever. Time will tell what is the truth. So anyway, let's finish this up because like I said during, this is an inevitable reunion. I just wish people would stop fucking around with it. It's an inevitable reunion. So basically, all that's needed in that is each individual human check in with themselves, right? Am I operating with ego? Okay, that's not in higher alignment. We have our egos, but am I indulging in ego? Because that's not alignment. Am I walking the path that's been asked, or am I using ego? That's not aligning to the path. How do I align to the path? A little bit of kindness, a little bit of care, a little bit of talking, a little bit of showing up for that person there with them. And that's a good sign of an ending for this video, because I've repeated that so much. You tidy up whatever you got to tidy up, because you know you got to get to that point. It's not an ego fuck around waiting for a woman to act like a prostitute. Just lay down, bitch, or I'm going to hurt you. Pretty much what the frequencies are. That's it. Gone as cheap as fucking shit, this bloke has. So when he finally wakes up, that is for heaven, that he has to treat Teresa kindly, I'll see him then. It's an inevitable reunion. It is signed. I wouldn't have been sent as one of God's angels. I wouldn't have been sent if this wasn't going to come to fruition. So whenever the monkey business stops, the boy wakes up. He can avoid it as long as he wants in ego. It's inevitable. It's either that or be quite unhappy, because in divine design contract, it's energy. Matias, soul Matias, when you go there, this is what you've agreed to. Okay? And it helps his soul's eternal experience going forward. His contract with the divine. My contract with the divine, you'll open up at a certain time with your angelic abilities that your soul has worked hard through in the years to ascend, in the lifetimes and years to ascend. You will open up after walking the path of whatever clearing you had to do from your soul's eternal pathway to be here on earth now and assist the nowness of planet Earth in the universe. Okay, so this ain't some small little bickering. She isn't laying down for me. I'm not going to see you. Because as far as I'm concerned, I couldn't give a fuck. Divine design is not my made-up contract or his made-up contract. It is divine union, and that is it. So whatever the fuck that is, when these two are together, it is divine. This is symbolism of the messy shit of this planet that everyone has been fucking around in ego land. I've lived through ego land. It's now time for angelic help. I'm opening up. Divine union assists. That's what's going on. This ain't no cheap fuck around. Hanging out in ego, grossest fucking land that's been on this planet. And that's that. Had to get that out because it's so full of itself. And bye for now.